yeah, let's see what we can do. We're playing our third base series. I've been playing a little bit off camera because I've been playing a little off camera so I can level up our guy. And right now he's a 60 overall in Road to Show. So yeah, let's see what we can do. He's been hitting dingers the last few episodes. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Ooh, we got a Tiki. Tiki. Okay, let's start with 23 and 18. We'll probably be playing a couple series. Let's see what batting we're hitting. We're hitting fifth batter 60 overall. Dude, their catcher's 48. So bad. 44. Oh my god. Oh, they have a righty, so we're gonna be hitting lefty today. Oh yeah, I leveled up our righty power, so we can hit farther righty. Let's see what this guy has. 50 strikeouts and 38 hits. Innings pitched 46.1. Okay.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Come on, T-Dog. Let's get some big hit. Ooh.
Chris Johnson will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
Yes!
And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner scores from second, and a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. James Montano is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
3-0 Sea-Dogs. Woo! Did it. Start off the game.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Salazar is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit. Jay Edwards stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. At the plate, Chris Johnson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. James Montano will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Chris Johnson gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely
What? I
out
was
of control.
late on that? No way.
That'll be a souvenir,
Oh,
and the count will move to 1-1.
Oh, give me a high pitch.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Fooled him
yeah.
badly there. I mean, badly. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't expect a guy who's having a year like this guy is having to take an ugly hack like that.
Hit sharply toward the right side.
Oh, he
And a
caught
little
that?
self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So a pivotal moment
good point,
here,
too.
and digging in now, Charles McMullen. And he does
Too.
so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's running towards second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to
Woo!
first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no
Look at that
errors, and
double
no one
play.
left. Eighth inning coming up. Chris
Top of the
Johnson
lane.
digs
Batting
in now
ready.
after lining out in his last try. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at the
Oh
bag,
my
but a good
God.
stretch by the
That was
first baseman got
faster.
the out,
That's
and
what
the
I
inning
should
is
have
over.
done next to my
So
speed.
3
So I
runs.
do not run stuff like that.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen
Was that
from,
me?
but out of everybody,
Ooh.
that's the man who stands out in my
Ooh, we
book.
got-
He's our
we got
top
player
player
of
of the game.
Yeah,
Dinger.
I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Let's see, runs batted in 2, 5 at bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, and 0 home runs, stolen bases 0.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show.
I'm gonna save up my training points and upgrade my speed to like 60 or 70.
It's baseball on
I
the
have
show,
60 or 70
and it's
speed,
coming
I
up
can,
next.
like, bunch it. I haven't been bunching it. Top of the
Chris
second, that
Johnson
thing.
will get his
Ooh,
first
cutter
shot
high.
here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now,
Oh,
and he had
that
a good
was
one for
fun.
us yesterday
Oh,
as well.
hell of a bad
Oh,
swing.
had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That's over,
Whoa.
but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, give me a high pitch. Give me a high cut. Oh,
One
I
and
waited
two.
on my curveball too. What was
Nobody
it?
out,
Good,
runner on
too.
first.
I had a good. It was good.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back
Fuck.
easily.
He did. He really pushes.
And they really
What
bunch
a
him up
swing.
on that
I'm
one as he
bad.
swings
I'm bad
and
at
misses
swing.
for the first out.
Got it swing.
In now,
Go
Charles
on.
McMullen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to third.
Boom.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Rodrigo
Turn two.
Carrasco
Yep,
will
turn
stand
two.
in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can hits in his last 10 games. That's just
And the
That
throw
was
is in
perfect
time
throw,
to get him
man.
to
He,
retire
like,
the...
Switch gloves and all that to throw it.
Chris Johnson gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
Let's
and
see
a
what I can
big
do here.
2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major
Okay.
missed opportunity later on.
2 outs.
First pitch is a cutter looked
Guy
at,
at
0-1.
second and first. See what I can do.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender, 0-2.
And you kind of get the
See if he
sense that
gives
he's
me a
not
high
really
fastball.
messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this
he
inning.
was
He's
late,
just trying to get
probably
himself
late.
back into that dugout
Good.
as fast as he can.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Ground
Oh,
ball
base hit.
sent back up the middle. He's got it.
I
And
hate
the
my life.
two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is
That
over.
went so slow.
Chris Johnson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so
We're
far.
losing.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot.
It's not
This
good.
offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Oh.
And a swing and a miss here,
Bad at
so
this
it's
game.
a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And so far, he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Showtrack will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough.
Top of the ninth, let's hit a walk-off,
makes
$2
his way
grand.
to the plate, needing to make
111
something happen,
pitches.
but they're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Good cut
Oh, come
fastball
on.
in there, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a
my
miss. He
God,
struck him out.
my
And that'll
life!
do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh
Well,
my
we've
God.
talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
I hate my life.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
Nope.
And
Nope.
guys, you can't win
8.
if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
I was like 30 strikeouts.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Let's get more hits. 1-0, okay.
Chris Johnson will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over
Oh my
300.
God, I hate my
Out in
life.
front of it, strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here.
Give me a high fastball again.
Another
How
one
am I
fouled off, and he's
early?
quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for
I
the first
suck
out.
at this game, kid.
Now to the plate, Chris
Oh.
Chassin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1.
My pitcher sucks.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Johnson on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Hidden ball trick.
Chris Johnson is
Better
into the
today.
box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Runner back safely.
I want to get a hold of it.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Not a real good effort there.
Now, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah,
It should
after
be
that last swing,
31.
I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a
Why
bad
am I
location
swinging at
because
those pitches?
I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Should be 1. I should be on first.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
I
High
hate
in
my
the air
life.
out to
My
center
life is
field.
8.
Moving under it, Schroeder. 1 out. Chris Johnson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Chris.
Hardy cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Liner toward right
Probably
center.
gonna catch it.
Schroeder is right there, 1 down. Chris Johnson digs in now after lining out in his last try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Baseman, Chris.
Now a slider,
not
and he gets
even in
ahead
the
of him here,
strike zone.
0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
No plate
Whoa,
discipline
my
that time, and he's
swing!
in the hole now, 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate.
Why?
You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
That's 3-1 right there. Maybe even.
Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it.
Should be
2-2.
ball 4.
Drilled to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. James Montano will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come. Alfredo Coronado will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Anthony Driscoll digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in, Rodrigo Carrasco. He singled his last time up.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Chris Johnson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Chris Johnson.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Ron Schroeder, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Chris Chassin will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Well, this looks to be a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs.
See, 2 strikeouts that game. Yeah, he's so good at this game. Oh, I'm batting fourth now. I'm batting grand slam hitter.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Johnson will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Gone. 2-run shot.
Third baseman number 24.
Chris Johnson will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
And he is in there. Stephen Rich comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right here is his pitcher. We'll see if he can get it done.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is... Chris Johnson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Bounce to first. Wow, a flip to second for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Stephen Rich will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Grounded to first. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So stepping in, number 6, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chop. A play at the plate, and the runner is out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Sam Blanco will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. To third. Johnson gloves it.
Boom.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Chris Johnson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Johnson.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Blanco finds it. Stephen Rich comes to the plate in a key spot. Go-ahead run at first with nobody out.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to play it here. Some would try to manufacture that run with a sacrifice or maybe even a steal. And others say, hey.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone. James Montano will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Grounded weakly toward third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now,
Tyler
this will pop up
Campos
in the outfield.
settles in to hit in a critical moment in this one. Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
This is a situation where you can't chase a ball in the dirt. Look for something up in the zone and get the ball in the air.
Snead is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Look at that stride. 4 for 2. Wait. Yeah, 4 for 2, 1 home run. Mine's better than I got 2 because I hit it.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to...
I want 99 power on both things.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Johnson will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Snead racing back, and this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Julio Blanco will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'd worry too much about yesterday if I was him, because look at that batting average he scored.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Chris Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
I'll give him my pictures. We already know
Leading
this.
off the inning,
I'm supposed
Larry
to...
Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Johnson is there, and it takes just one. Chris Johnson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
0-1.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely.
Look at that backspace right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Drop it, Kim.
Snead is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
I have a double and a home run, so I need a triple. Need a
Chris
triple and a
Johnson
single for the
takes his
second.
turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Give me a cutter,
And he gets
God.
him to
No
swing
balls,
through
2
that
strikes.
one. He's in control.
really
0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Got him swinging in the
I
dirt.
hate this.
And he makes the throw to first. Johnson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Oh my God, I did go up there again.
Chris Johnson gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Chris.
They set the target in,
guy,
and
look.
this finds the
All
inside
of the
corner
pitches
for
were
strike
down
1.
right there.
Swing, and he pops him up
Choking him
over
up.
toward foul territory. And this will land foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hot shot to third. Fisher scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball
Comment
game.
down below if
This
you wanna
one
see
was
more
tight
Modern
throughout, but in the
Warfare
end, he
Remastered,
really
just
helped lead
because
his guys
I
to
wanted
this
to play
victory.
that game more. Just comment
So
down below
that'll
if
put
you
a
want
wrap
more
on
Modern
things
Warfare
here this
Remastered.
evening. For my partners Eric
Keep that
Karros and
going.
Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a
So, yeah.
presentation of MLB
Just tell
The
me,
Show.
because
For
I
more,
can do
follow
more,
us on
and tell me
Twitter
if you just want me
at
to use a real
MLB The
gun,
Show.
or want me
The
to
Sea
play.
Dogs come out on top 6-3.
Oh, the series is ended. So that's going to be the end of the video. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.